Welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War here on Serious Gaming on the, actually I was gonna say hard difficulty, but really this is on normal. Just checking some things. Okay, so there's the Battle of Chancellorsville, the famous Confederate victory during the Civil War. Then we've got Blackwater River and all that. I think I will fight the Battle of Blackwater River, though typically I like to go for all of these chronologically. I guess this makes sense. Okay, Blackwater Heights specifically. Let's begin. Oh, actually I was wrong on this. I need a... Alright, if I'm gonna take this one, I'll need to actually bring better troops. The problem with this particular battle... I'm not gonna get more Richmonds. Alright, I can get more Richmonds. And I can get... Okay. Very damn expensive. I need more cannon, regardless. Okay, that's good. I think that will work.
Yes, sir.
And with the Texas Brigade... I mean, the problem here is the rifles are very damn expensive, really. I mean, worth it, absolutely. No denying that particular point, but... Okay, this one's gonna be a bit... tricky. Because I do obviously want it to... That's fine. I obviously do want Kemper to recover, but I don't want to spend too much on it. Okay, we've got Rio Hill, First Franklin, and Blackwater River. I'll leave Blackwater River for last, and the reason is it's really difficult, fairly difficult. Actually, let me check the Third Corps. Do I have the necessary manpower? More importantly, do I have the necessary rifles? No. Rio Hill is a battle against some fairly elite units on the Union side. I mean, you could say I outnumbered them, but the reality is I don't. Large numbers of Federal cavalry are approaching our supply station near Chancellorsville. They should belong to Stoneman's cavalry corps that is raiding eastern Virginia. We have a few brigades located here that can stop the Yankees, and reinforcements will also be arriving shortly. Okay, now, I'll take Texas Brigade and Stonewall Brigade. These are the ones that I'm going to invest the most in. I'm also going to take... I don't think it's a wise idea necessarily to get artillery in this particular battle. I mean, supplies, yeah, I guess I could take them. Probably better than... Okay, so... These skirmishers right here, this corps right here, Stonewall Brigade right there. And let's speed it up. The particulars of this battle, you're dealing with some fine Union cavalry units here. Not the best that they have, though. They don't have Spencer rifles or Henry rifles, which would certainly make this a nightmare, but they do have some pretty good rifles nonetheless, and my aim here with this particular battle is to... Well, you get a lot of money from this, so So the aim here is really to lose as few units as possible. That's actually why I brought Siegfried on his skirmishers, because he's capable of dealing damage from a very, very long distance here with the rifles that he has. Alright, reinforcements. Let's bring them all to bear. I'll move the artillery in the center. Okay, shit, turn. Alright. Get the hell back. I'm surprised they actually sent their artillery there, really. Unassisted, I might add. Okay. I like Siegfried as a unit. Or I just like those damn guns. The Whitford. Well, Major General dead. Alright, their charge right there has been stopped right in its tracks. So, cavalry. Blow them to hell. Okay, need to turn against those skirmishers. And the Texas Brigade will handle things right here. I probably should send Siegfried north, really. I just want my supplies back, and then I'll be very happy here. I mean, I have lost more men than I would have liked. Absolutely true. There we go. Okay, lost 2,000 men, but that's an acceptable loss considering everything. And got them all back because, hey. Alright, that's one battle taken care of. Oh, the Stonewall Brigade commander is very much alive. It wasn't him that died. It was the division commander. I guess he was attached to the particular unit or place. Put Stewart in charge of that. And I think... Alright, what's gonna happen next is gonna be somewhat tricky. There's a battle that's fairly easy to deal with. There's one that's not so easy to deal with. I need... Yeah, I'm gonna take all of that, put it in this army. I only need 2 corps. And I guess I could give Lee all of that. You know, keep Timble in charge. Truthfully, I do need Timble to gain more units. Texas Brigade. Alright. Do I need to keep the Lawrence? Probably not, really. I mean, it would be very, very tempting to just... switch around, but... I don't want to just yet.
Yes, sir.
There's, Okay, let me just flip around a couple of units. Okay. Don't want to pour too much, though, in this unit. I mean, I don't want to pour too many resources in general, because I do need them. Stonewall Brigade. I think you can...
Sir, yes, sir!
Yeah, make do with a couple. Just a few. I mean, I know I'm stretching things out just for... Okay, that should
yes, sir.
go nicely. Oh damn, I really wish I had more of these guns. It would be very damn nice to have at this moment. Okay, first the Franklin. Or... Blackwater Heights. That's the one I leave for last. It's a difficult scenario. Actually, it's more difficult than Chancellorsville is, to be quite frank about it. So, first, Franklin. Not that this one is a walk in the park, I might add. It isn't. Alright, I think I'll take the first corps, okay. The Federals have deployed 1 full division 2 miles south of the town. There is not yet any sign of Yankee cavalry. We may now advance swiftly and strike the Union camp before their cavalry arrives. General, it's not going to be an easy task because although our army is stronger, they wait for us behind strong earthworks. Good luck. You know, it's kind of annoying because I can't actually see very well. I get it, realism and all that nonsense, but still, it's difficult. But I can see, I know that they have defensive positions there. The best scenario for me, from my personal perspective, is probably to assault from this direction so that I minimize my casualties. I'm not going to launch a full frontal assault against a well-entrenched enemy position. That's just suicide, and I don't do suicide missions. I probably should have replenished Siegfried, actually, all things considered. Alright, do I have anything better, actually, that I could deploy? No, this is probably as good as it gets. So, I'll try my strategy. Maybe it works, maybe it blows up spectacularly in my face. I'm not going to send all the units. I'll keep some in reserve to throw at the enemy front line once I flank around successfully and break through. Okay. Also, Siegfried is going to be a great asset in terms of flanking the enemy. Alright, these 4 brigades will do the flanking maneuver. The rest of them will assemble and prepare for full frontal assault. The artillery will position itself. I'll position the artillery right in a good position to bombard enemy positions. And I'll take Siegfried hunting. I have not 3 minutes. It's difficult with time, really. You never know how. I think at the highest speed, it probably is inaccurate. It's not quite second to second in game, but it's probably close enough to that. Alright, here comes the artillery. I'm gonna position these units to take advantage of the flanking move once the opportunity presents itself. These two. That's my lightning bullets around their flanks. They're not going to be able to do much about that. Alright, the Yanks have been pushed back. Let's take their supplies if we can. Assuming their cavalry is not annoying to deal with. Gonna try a counterattack, huh? It's not gonna work. I think they realize that. Now that's a magnificent victory right there. A few losses, especially the colonel hurts, but it's all good.
Yes, sir.
Chancellorsville, how many units are there? I'm just curious, I'm not gonna start it. I want to fight the Battle of Blackwater River. Well, the Union Army is more significant than my own is, but they have one fatal flaw. They're not all on the field of battle when it actually starts. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It would be a damn shame for me to miss this opportunity of getting these Richmond rifles. They're just really that good, honestly. No morale effect because I did that. I'll get 5 points. Okay, let's go for the Blackwater River. This one's difficult because you have to assault a river. And... I'm not quite satisfied by that, actually. 20 units. What could I possibly do here that would make this battle more tenable, shall we say? Well, I'd say I could possibly replace one. Okay, no. Oh. Take the cavalry unit, put the artillery unit. Although I probably have too much artillery to begin with here in this army. Really, the reason I'm taking these guys is because they're very damn accurate, which is what takes exactly what I need at the moment to deal with the situation.
Yes, sir.
Blackwater River is a bloodbath of the battle. It's actually much more difficult than Chancellorsville is as a battle. Purely because you have to assault the river via bridge. It's the only access point, and the enemy is very well entrenched. So, with layered defenses and a lot of artillery to back them up.
Sir, yes, sir!
Okay. Time for Blackwater. Deploy the 1st Corps under General Jackson. Okay. Blackwater Heights. It's like, I love the explanation, by the way, behind this battle. It's like, you have no other choice but to assault the enemy. How about, some tips, some ideas? No. You have to do a full fucking frontal assault against a well-defended, entrenched enemy position. By the way, they have plenty of skirmishers protecting said positions, so these guys will deal with them. On the right, the rest of my units, they're gonna form up very nicely here, and then do nothing. The key to the battle, as far as I see it, unless you want a bloodbath by trying to cross the river, the key to the battle is to try and push the enemy out from their defensive positions here. You can fire on the unit that's behind the fence right here from this position. You can also get probably a unit here to shoot at this unit right here. That's ultimately what I am going to do. It's just a question of which units will do what. The real trick. Siegfried will... I think actually that if I fire from here... I mean, beyond hitting the units that are there... Okay, you will go here in the woods. That will give you some protection. Siegfried will be stationed over here. The artillery, 3 units on the hill right here, 3 units by the bridge. Or 2 units by the bridge. General Jackson in the middle. You are not crossing the river. Alright, we've cleared one of the units out. Time to cross the river. Alright, what I'm about to do probably is a very foolish move. It's the only way, however, that I see myself getting through this without losing substantial numbers of troops. Gonna bring more units ahead. Drag these guys over here. Bring the artillery across the bridge and all. I did not foresee the possibility that the AI could have artillery in the woods right there. I'll pull back Siegfried and deal with that artillery with him. That's not gonna work. Other flank, perhaps? Too many artillery units, too many skirmishers, all that. Okay, then. Since that's not gonna work, let's try a different approach. The other side. It's a fool's errand, isn't it? What I'm doing. Well, clearly I fucked up there with Siegfried. I just gotta hold on. I'll reload because maybe I can recover Siegfried without losing so many units. I need him. Like, it's effectively one of the best bloody units that I have. I have to wonder how far I can drag this on. I've surrounded them. Let's see how many we can kill. Probably all of them. That is a very acceptable outcome. Legitimately a very acceptable outcome considering what I was dealing with right there.
Form line!
Okay, time to see exactly what we're dealing with. 69,000 Union troops. I have 40,000. The real issue is, how do you win Chancellorsville? I mean, you can follow the historically correct path, if you will, where where you bring all your troops together on the first day, then surround them on the second, etc. Or you can go for the historically incorrect way, which is rush them.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Form line!
So I think I'm personally gonna rush him as quickly as I can. That's what I did in other times I did that battle. You can win it on the first day, and minimize your own casualties as well while doing so. I mean, of course, the issue with that is that winning on the first day means that you won't get as many weapons, kill as many Union troops. Obviously, the Union will recover, and you probably end up taking on more casualties as a result of that. So, what do I do? That's a bloody excellent question, really. I need to think a bit about that. Do I want to rush the Union as quickly as possible, win the battle in a glorious sweep of the field? They have more artillery, I might add. They have more men than I do. They have more corps, army corps than I do. So it's a bit of a problem. I'll be right back. Okay, time for the battle. I'll send the first corps on the center, the flanking force on the left, the Temple, General Temple on the left. He'll have some of the hardest fighting, but that's good because I want his troops to get experience. I think I'd rather not... I'll just skip all of that. I'm not interested in reading. Okay, so the idea of this particular battle is you have to surround the Union forces and just wipe them the fuck out. It's simple, really, isn't it? Sounds simple. It isn't. Here we go. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Let's go. I didn't quite expect that Jackson's forces would be here. Regardless, it doesn't actually matter all that much. We bring in everything we have, we throw it against the Union a-holes, and we win. I'll send my guys running, I might add, towards that particular line. The Union forces are in no position to actually attack me. For one, although, yeah, they outnumber me there, many of their troops are still on their way. Now, one of the things, there were certainly some remarkable Union generals, but Grant and others and all that, but the problem about those remarkable Union generals is that there were too damn few of them. So what I meant is that and the war was also heavily politicized. You can thank Congress for that one. There's a scene early on in the movie Gettysburg, which I think really speaks very well about the situation that the Union forces were facing throughout this entire damn battle. In that their officers were just bloody incompetent, really. Okay. Keep at it. Alright, Texas Brigade, show them what you're made of. I'm gonna stop their running because it's actually kind of pointless at this stage. Alright, General Jackson, ahead. There are no gaps in my lines that the Union could exploit to push forward. All right, reinforcement. Well, this is what occurs when you send a band of raw recruits against hardened veterans. They're getting their asses handed to them by my troops. Of course, I'm still trying to get a lot of my men in position. To suggest that what's going on right now in terms of troop deployments is a mess would be a bit of an understatement. Everyone's advancing on one another, and it's not going very well for either of us in terms of being able to form a cohesive line. I'm gonna deploy more of the troops right here. I might end up deploying all of them, really. My second corps is arriving. Fresh troops. We are winning. Push them back, General. Alright. Yeah, their reinforcements are going to start pouring in, and they have vast numbers of troops that are going to come in. I mean, I've beaten them mostly back to their camp. That's, you know, fine. But they're in a tight position. The Union, that is, not all of their troops are in the field, and all those that are arriving are getting caught in a crossfire. Meanwhile, I'm preparing a massive counter attack right here. And that will sweep them from the field. I mean, their flank here is gone, in effect. Their artillery is slowly getting demolished. I think I'll take these units and, you know, just flank around on this side. That certainly would help. As for these units, they're gonna move ahead, bring more artillery, flank a bit more. Siegfried stays where he is because he's useful at sniping. I do find myself a bit annoyed by the fact that the unit that I try to put in that position gets routed, even though they're not really in range of any enemy infantry unit. Still, let's route them on that side. Here come the Union reinforcements to save them at Chancellorsville. I could have been a lot more aggressive than I was. Could have won in the first phase, but that's not necessary. Alright, that was the first day of Chancellorsville. Now, let the fun begin. They have more units that they've deployed. Have I lost any commander? What can I do, actually? Alright, I can replenish some of these units. Probably Kemper. Seems like the best possible option. Everyone else is just fine. Okay, let's do it. Well flank around. Very well protected. Damn. Here they come. Well, it's certainly a very long distance that I need to cover over here, and the battle in the center will be quite long and quite brutal. Well, they're certainly putting up a fucking formidable fight here. I've lost 6,000 men, they've lost 10,000. Well, formidable challenge, isn't it? Alright, take them head on then. Well, it's complicated. I'll break through eventually, I suppose, but till I do. You know what? I think I'm probably better served just trying to take the damn thing during the day than winning this bloody thing during the night. Forget about it. It's too bloody. It's too much of a bloody affair. So let's do it then. Besides lagging like fucking hell. Well, it is a tad bit annoying to have come so far and to fail. I wanted to show the whole battle that backfired in my face. And I wanted to rush things, and that backfired in my face. Alright then. Too many fucking cannons there. Really, way too many fucking cannons defending that damn place. Okay, then. Let's play hardball then. All these brigades right there. The rest in the middle. Well, that certainly is going to turn it into a nice brawl right there for a farm. Well, this is certainly turning into a bloodbath that I hope to avoid, but yeah, that's what happens when you rush. Alright. It's really bloody frustrating, actually. Man, really? 3 seconds and I fail. Oh, Christ. That was a bloody affair. What can one do, though, in the situation where you've got so many fucking units just coming all at once? It is frustrating. I could just restart the battle, play it in a different way, very different way, actually. Let me see here. I really don't want to fight the night battle at Chancellorsville. Because fighting the night battle is fairly frustrating. I mean, that's actually what did happen. I'll admit, one of the things I genuinely dislike here in this game is the very large distances that you have to move armies over. Why did they flee? It's just... okay, that's gonna be a bloodbath if I do it like that then. I'll try and reload an earlier save. The goal really, if you want to rush it, and okay, let me bring my general, my cavalry. Alright. Messy affair. Mississippi will try to at least. To say this was a farce of a battle would be making kind of the word farce, really. Oh. And now we get to deal with the attack from Fredericksburg, which actually did, happen. The Confederates did push them back. Alright. Let's deal with that. Let's begin. Old Salem Church. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, considering all I faced and, well, won against. I mean, a bit of an issue that there are no strong points to use, right? But still, it'll be fine. Okay. Safe and sound. Siegfried will snipe him from a distance. I'll plant my artillery right in front of the church. Here it is. The Union assault. They do outnumber me, but hey. But not by a whole lot. Certainly not enough to make up for the fact that they're attacking unfavorable ground. I'll detach skirmishers right there. Reforming my lines. Not quite the assault I expected it would be. Hardly matters, however. Ooh, crap. Alright, Siegfried. Blow them all to hell. Odds are moving in my favor. I mean, he's already lost 2,000 men. Alright, gonna take Scott and flank around. Oh shit, I really hate that. Got more fools to die. I'm gonna take my skirmishers, early skirmishers, and flank around here. friend. Never knew when to give up, did you? Flanking maneuver incoming. Gonna try and take out that artillery, or as much of it as I possibly can. Sending Siegfried as well. That's where you have snipers. Wipe out the artillery. I mean, historically they use cavalry. Alright, lost less than 1,000 men. Very well. Didn't lose that many. Good. Army reconnaissance. No, I'll put some money, some points in economy. I'll need it. And some of my guys have healed. Good. Fun thing about Gettysburg, it's actually an easy battle to win because you can just really steamroll through the enemy early on. You don't have to really bother about anything else. Just take 2 corps. Obviously, I need a 3rd if I'm going to do this. But yep, I'm pretty certain that the Union doesn't really have that many troops. I mean, what, the Union had about 100,000, give or take, 90,000 really, troops at the Battle of Gettysburg. The Confederates had 68,000, if memory serves. Anyway, this is really all I wanted. I wanted to get the traits. It's just a shame that I didn't get it on that unit. Now, this one has you commanding Stuart's troops. So you are outnumbered 2 to 1, actually more than 2 to 1. Okay, let's begin. The problem is you are down to a cavalry force here, and you need to hold your ground against said force. And where will I hold my ground? Well, hit and run is probably the only hope I have of winning this battle. It's really a scenario. Here they come! Fire! I'm outnumbered, outgunned. Stuart really screwed up when it came to the battle with Gettysburg. What? That's nice. It's tricky, and it's much more difficult than the Battle of Gettysburg, really because of the limited troops and the shitty army. I mean, I get it, it's a cavalry battle and all that, but still. Yeah, it's tricky. And I admit I am rushing all of this stuff because I really couldn't give a damn about this particular battle. Alright. It's just bloody ridiculous. Yeah, well, almost 3-1 casualties, and they're still blowing me out of the water. Alright. That's sorted out at the very least, I guess. Okay. Economy, army organization, reconnaissance. I don't really need reconnaissance. Logistics, yeah, I guess that would be as well very, very late on in the final battle. But for now, I'm just gonna probably invest 2 points in as follows. I don't think I need anything more in terms of reconnaissance. I mean, it's nice, I suppose, but it's not really. Okay, the famed Battle of Gettysburg. How will I deal with this one? Well, let me get some infantry.
Yes, sir.
As I view it, I'll use the third corps for this particular battle. As I view this battle, I don't need, in my army in general, I don't need to put more units in each of these corps. I mean, I think 20 units per corps is probably reasonable enough, more than reasonable enough. Okay, I'm gonna spend quite a bit of money on getting these guys up to speed again. I do have money to spend, thankfully. No, not Lorenz. Springfield's, Vattenville's. Henry's 355s. No, Richmond's it will be. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Springfield's, I guess? Or Harper's Ferry. No, Harper's Ferry will do just fine.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna use the 1st Brigade for this one. I don't think it's necessary. I think the 3rd Corps on its own will be enough to win at Gettysburg. I could get into a prolonged battle, fight for the round tops and all that, but I've learned my lessons from Chancellorsville. If you can win a battle early on, you do it. There's no point in prolonging any engagement. So, that's exactly how I'm gonna fight this. I'm also gonna get more units. As many as I can. Some melee units, some ranged units. I do need a lot of... In effect, I need 3 corps of highly competent units. More units. Okay. About 1,500, give or take, is more than sufficient for my plans. Although, I don't want to spend... running out of rifles. Therein lies the issue. I mean, I have plenty of the older rifles, that's true, but I don't have any of the newer ones. And that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to fight Chancellorsville that way, because I wanted to get to loot, in effect, the enemy units for their rifles. Okay. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna use the 3rd Corps. What kind of weapons do we have? Not a good amount. Cavalry-wise, I'm perfectly fine. Don't need more cavalry than this, really. Hell, even what I have right now is probably overdoing it a bit to a certain extent. No, really not needed. Actually, let's go... Yeah, why not? Let's spend all our Richmonds on these guys. Not gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna put, I think, 1,800. Yeah, give or take. 3rd Corps, what do they need? The battle that will follow this.
Yes, sir.
Gettysburg, that is. It's the next battle is gonna be the tricky one. Not this one. No. Gettysburg itself. That's gonna be easy. Hell, even if I fight further on tops, I've got enough experience from Ultimate General Civil War. Ultimate General Gettysburg. That there's nothing that can surprise me here. Though they have made changes here from the actual battle. Alright, it's on a reconnaissance mission, the Army of the Potomac, General Butford. Okay, did I forget about Siegfried? No, he's fine. I'll take Siegfried then and use him to clear the way. There's no point in rushing this. They have more brigades here than they do in the historic battle. More. Alright, just gonna take out their artillery. Flanking around. Alright, the first corps is advancing. Their artillery has been nuked. Cavalry's big brigade incoming. Reinforcements. The brigades coming in from the north will be able to deal with that, with their, with the hill. The brigades that I have here will take, Seminary Ridge. Alright, more Yankee reinforcements. More divisions of the 1st Corps entered the fray. But more of my reinforcements will be arriving momentarily, so I'll be fine. Here comes the 1st Corps. Slow it down. Good. They're routed. Iron Brigade is routed. This whole affair is gonna be exceedingly painful for me. Alright, the Texas Brigade is doing just fine. As I said, the brigades from the north will be the one to deal with the enemy army. And throw them from the field. Not talking about these. When I say north, I mean north. Like, here. There's a massive army about to hit the Union in the side. Here comes the pain. The 11th Corps is arriving. I'll need to reinforce my troops. But thankfully, more of my divisions are coming north. My 2nd Corps is coming into the battle. I mean, mind you, I've already wiped the enemy out, most of them. The Iron Brigade has been thrown off the fucking field. Now I'm starting to think that I could make easy work of the Union forces here. Christ, I've routed a substantial amount of them, really. I've lost 3,000 men, but they've lost, what, 4,000? Yeah. Let them withdraw. They're not gonna win. In short, they got their asses handed to them. Well, well, well. The dogs can bite, after all. Didn't quite go exactly as I had imagined it would, honestly. Mm-hmm. Take the peach orchard, though. No, it's not gonna end so well if I get involved in a prolonged engagement here. I mean, I would, if not for the simple fact. Alright. If not for a simple fact, I did not anticipate that I'd have to fight the battle on the flanks, so I didn't put enough troops there. What? So, wait, what? What? The fuck? I was taking the bloody point, but it's like, oh yeah, you're proceeding to the next day. Damn, the situation that you're in. Fine then. Since I only have a limited time frame to actually do the capturing, I'll rush. I made the mistake in assuming that I'd have enough time to properly deploy the units from the north to get the cemetery hill. I was wrong. So, because of that, what it all really means at the end of the day... no, wait. Either I restart the battle, put enough troops on the flanks to succeed, or... do this. Let them withdraw. Let them withdraw. Now that's what I call surrounding an enemy army. Alright, let me get Trimble right here. Alright, 3-1 losses. Promoted a bunch of officers. Okay, got a bunch of Harper's Ferry guns. Got a bunch of Springfields and what kind of Springfields? 61s. Ooh, nice. So 1,000 recruits. All my officers are still alive. Good. Let's get more accuracy. Chickamauga. Yeah. They vastly outnumber me at this point. I mean, I've got, what, 35,000 troops? Well, more close to 40,000. How many troops are there at Chickamauga? Probably not enough. See, the thing about this particular battle is it's just really frustrating to try and break through the Union at this point. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, time for the siege of Jackson. I'll take my 3rd Corps and hold the line. Of course, the problem is they outnumber you, and they will. And the thing is about the defensive lines at Jackson is that, although you certainly have enough defensive positions, and you should really make use of those defensive positions, the issue that arises. I really need to switch these bloody rifles, don't I?
Yes, sir.
No, that's not gonna work. Let's go for some old rifles, ancient rifles. There's still enough money in, well, Chickamauga certainly. The kind of battle that will push my men to the bloody limit. It's just really a bit frustrating. Low on supplies, low on bloody everything, really. The one thing I actually have, which the Confederates didn't have, I have men. I have 40,000 men to deploy in my army, and I have 40,000 already deployed, more like getting close to 50,000 really, which is a fairly substantial army when you think about it. Alright, Jackson it is. And can I spend my resources on anything else? I guess, yeah, more Richmonds. Why Richmonds, you might ask? Well, simply put, I need them. They're worth it. They're really well worth it. I mean, I could get more... I could get some French rifles as well, if I so desired. But after this battle, after I deal with Richmond. Alright. We have to stop General Sherman. That's the goal here. No need for cavalry in this battle. As much infantry as possible. Obviously, and as much artillery as possible. Let's see. What do I want to switch out? Nothing really. Okay, let's begin. He's going to attack from every possible angle. I want to find a unit that has Richmonds. Do I even have one in this army? No, apparently I don't. That's something I'll need to rectify. Deploying units there is a fool's errand. But I guess I'll do just that. I'll deploy the Alabama Brigade. Kershaw. They'll serve as backup. I'll leave. Obviously, I only have to hold that point, so. There we go. Don't know what to expect, really. We're being attacked on all sides at the moment, not just the north. General Sherman's march to the sea will end here at Jackson. And that was the idea, wasn't it? Flanking around to deal with their artillery in the south, while in the north, at least the way the map is set up here, while in the north I deal with their infantry. Alright, they need my help in holding them back here. Good. Got supplies. They'll collapse. I might collapse in the center, given the units that they're throwing against me there, but I won't collapse in the north. Okay, that's my collapse. I need to pull back that artillery and pull back my skirmishers. They won't. They're just not capable of taking any more of the heat. Just fall the fuck back. Oh, damn it. That's too much. That really is too much. Crap. We both took a pounding from that particular fight. Though he ended up losing more men than I did. Guess that's hooray. Right? That's a victory. I lost a unit. It was... No, it wasn't my skirmishers, nor it was my cavalry. An infantry brigade. It's fine. There we go. I'll take a brigadier general, yep. Chickamauga. Bloody affair.
Sir, yes, sir!
There's no real point to Jackson. There's a lot more than just 10,000 Union troops there. Okay, I'm taking all of these men and giving them to this corps because I want them to face the bulk of the Union attack. outnumbered on every turn, fighting a vastly superior and better armed force. Yeah, pretty much the Confederacy. How much, let's see. There are 389 Henry rifles in the armory. I'll keep all of them and give them to a elite brigade once it's all over. What can I sell though? Sell some of the Smiths. Huh. I have no need of 6-pounders. That much I am certain about. Everything else, well, what do I have? I have 5,000 Springfields. I have 800 Palmettos. Mississippi's 1,400. Lorenzo's close to 1,000. 1853. Enfield's 1,000. 2,000 Richmonds. Okay. That's all I have available to me at the moment. 2,000 Richmonds. Pettigrew. We give him to him. Yeah, logic is that I want shock troops, basically. Stonewall, Texas, Pettigrew. They're my shock troops. I can afford to... yeah. Let's get the French. Why not? I'm not gonna equip them at the moment. I see no justifiable reason why I do so. Wait, there is a brigade here that has crap weapons. Let me see where they are. These guys.
Sir, yes, sir!
Okay, Chickamauga. The battle in the west.